are attached, but that's okay. Oh, my goodness, guys. Well, you were watching Xbox Live sessions, obviously. We had Caleb McLaughlin. We just saw Liam Payne. Caleb was going to show us some things. We're going to bring in here, though, a gamer in her own right. Miss Chloe. Nice. Moretz. And, of course, the Brooklyn Beckham guys. Thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you.
Very happy to be here.
Now, I got some questions while we're letting the event results go through here for Forza Motorsport 7. First off, and I'm doing this because I want to address you
Get
both.
comfy.
I'm getting comfy. It's a very comfy couch, actually.
Cozy up.
A little cozy up here. Favorite games? Start with you.
Go on.
Your favorite game?
My favorite game?
Are you a gamer?
Yes, I am.
What's your thing?
GTA.
Ah,
GTA.
okay.
I love GTA.
Nice.
There we go.
Did you lose years of your life to GTA 5 like so many of us?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Big time.
Chloe?
Call of Duty, Assassin's Creed. Those are kind of like the main two that I played a lot growing up.
Nice.
And then Dishonored, I liked a lot.
I was gonna say
I got to be a voice on Dishonored.
Yep.
So I was kind of happy about that.
Oh yeah,
I was
only
pretty
a
stoked
little.
about that.
It's fine.
Yeah. So
Excellent.
you know.
So in terms of like your guys' like gaming when you first started, right? Talk to me a little bit. What was your first game? What got you into video games?
What was my first game?
Yeah.
I forgot, but it was a long time ago. My little brother showed me some game. I wasn't really into it.
Yeah.
And then he kind of got me into it, so started from there.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
Would you guys say what's your favorite genre?
First-person shooter, probably.
I was gonna figure.
Yeah.
First-person shooter.
Yeah.
First-person shooter.
First game, Chloe.
My first game, I think it was one of the games, like, I think it might have been like Mario Kart or something super random.
Yep.
That my brothers were playing for quite a long time, and I, like, eventually ended up picking it up and playing along.
Yep.
And then I remember, like, the first game I really remember playing and, like, not telling my mom or anything was GTA. And that was when I was, like, young, way too young to play it, and I was like, this is sick.
Yeah.
And so ever since then,
I was the exact same
I was
as well, by the way.
yeah.
The
I was
exact
like,
same.
this is great. I'm a big fan.
Amazing. You can do whatever you want.
Do you guys game together ever?
Oh, yeah.
Your couch co-op?
Every now and then, yeah.
Yeah, we played. He never wins.
I was gonna ask who's
Against
better.
But we play.
It's. Oh, well, it feels like the right time for me to say, which one would you like to go first? Are you guys ladies first? Oh, you want to go for it?
Yeah, no, of course.
So take the control. You've got three options here, right? You've got the Porsche GT2. That's going to take you to Dubai. Can't remember which track this is, but that's the 2015 Radical. And then this takes you to Nuremberg, the Nissan 2015.
Definitely.
Excellent. Have you had any chance, you guys had any chance to play Forza Motorsport 7 yet?
I haven't.
No, not 7.
You haven't? Not 7?
No.
Well, there's a bunch of great, incredible things that are.
Yeah, I've heard it's really, really, really stunning on the Xbox.
It is.
One X.
Precisely, and we're seeing
on 4K.
That works. Yeah, exactly.
Got
it. Precisely. So while that loads, I guess. So in terms of racing games, you guys racing game enthusiasts at all?
My brother Ethan, literally, you couldn't have him play any other game than racing games.
Yeah.
And we used to watch every weekend the Autosports auctions of all like the classic cars and stuff. So that was like every weekend of my life from the time I was probably 4 years old.
Really?
So yeah, my brother Ethan was a big cars fanatic. So in turn, I became pretty obsessed with cars myself.
Well, I was going to say, if you'd like it, and I feel a little bit like an infomercial, but there are over 700 classic and other
like
kind of cars. Let me tell you about Forza Motorsport 7.
In this gaming experience.
So, yes, excellent.
No
Nicely
pressure,
done.
by the
Here we
way.
go. You got your spoiler. You're doing fine. Now, notice the thing that I keep mentioning here because I just cannot love it anymore. There's a lot of inclement weather things that'll be happening. And
I really like that how it actually plays into the gaming aspect of it. It's a slicker road, so you can't go as fast around turns, otherwise you'll spin out.
Oh, don't worry. You'll get there in a hot second. That is for sure. Okay, so, Brooklyn, while Chloe here plays, if you were to have, like, a business card, what would it say on it? What are you doing right now? So many hats. You wear so many hats.
Well, I'm at school right now.
Yep.
So that's what I'm doing right now, you know.
By the way, I'm in 3rd place, guys. Second.
Not concentrating on
Nice little
anything,
update
but
from
just
Chloe
school,
there.
you know.
So you're in school. What are you studying?
Photography.
Photography.
Yeah.
I heard you're also an author?
Yes. Yeah, I just brought out my first book.
Yeah. Just he says nonchalantly. So, what's your ideal? Now, Chloe's getting into the inclement weather, by the way.
By the way,
she's in first, guys.
Just so we're all aware
clear about it. What do you want to do when you grow up?
I want to be a photographer.
Yeah. What kind of photographer?
Fashion and street
high fashion,
photographer.
kind of like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of following in Stephen Meisel's, like not street, but fashion and fashion and that. Yeah.
Excellent. Editorial kind of.
Of course.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Chloe's very excited because Chloe is really doing a job right now.
Really killing it on this game.
Exactly.
Just excited for my boyfriend to try it next and really see how he does.
I mean,
this is a good time to remind you if
Just
you have a
healthy
question
competition.
for either of these two competitive peeps.
I mean,
head on over to the chat. Make sure to
it.
put hashtag sweepstakes in your question so you can be entered to win a free edition of Forza Motorsport 7. It's just a free game. It's the same game. Just free one. Let's talk about, by the way, we can vote about who's, we put a poll out. Oh, you guys are going to love this.
What is the poll?
The poll, which is, chat, you can vote on who's going to have the fastest time, Chloe or Brooklyn. Right now.
Obviously me.
It says 86%.
Me says 86%?
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm just saying, those are fighting words.
That's fine.
Those are fighting words.
I'll prove everyone wrong.
I believe in you. This will work out great. We got a question here for Chloe. Rogue X, I'm not sure how to say that. Q, what is your dream video game role?
My dream video game role?
Yeah.
Like if we were turning a video game into a movie? Is that what I'm saying?
Maybe. I think it's probably. Let's go with that. Sure.
Okay.
Let's transfer. Yeah, from gaming to movies.
I mean, I don't know. I think the interesting thing with gaming is that what I like about gaming is that it's non-binary in the sense that you don't have to be neither female nor male to play it. And I like that the characters neither have to be female nor male.
Yeah.
And I think it's interesting. It's kind of like in Ghost in the Shell, I think it was an interesting take on it. Even though, Scarlett Johansson was very female in it.
Yeah.
I think the idea of like almost that computerized robotic sense of being could be highly, heightened in an interesting way.
Really
be able to make, a non here nor there sort of sexualized character. Sorry, I'm trying to talk and play a game at the same time, which I'm realizing is actually fairly hard for my brain. But do you know what I mean?
A different exercise. You're operating without muscle memory.
Yeah.
Right?
Do you understand what I'm saying?
I understand the words that are coming out of your mouth for sure. I'm picking up what you're putting down. I'm trying.
We're stepping in. Yeah. There we go. There we go.
So Brooklyn, right now you get to be a student. At this point, what's your what would be your typical day now, and how does it differ from years past?
I get to ride my bike, which I didn't used to in England.
Yeah.
I used to drive everywhere, but here it's just fun. I made some new friends.
Yeah.
Which is fun, and I get to just be a student.
Yeah.
Which I've always wanted to do. So it's exciting.
Tell me a little bit about New York. I'm from Seattle. And so I'm, newer to the New York area. What is your favorite thing about this city? What's the thing that's this is the reason I came to study here?
It's always busy, which I love. Always something going on every day.
Yeah.
Which I love. So.
Yeah. Okay, best lap. That was 2:21, everybody. 2:21.
Oh,
take that, Let me take this from you. Get us all started
up
here.
Just 2:21 right there.
Just nothing to shake a stick at. Nothing to shake a stick at all. Now it's Brooklyn's turn, and I feel like you've got the momentum going. You're gonna do great.
I hope so.
I'm here for you.
Does have the chat, but the best lap right now, 2:21 with Chloe. So I'm gonna hand this over to you.
Okay.
Let's see what we do here.
Okay.
So, are you guys? Well, actually, here's one for you there, Brooklyn. You're British.
Yeah.
British are known for car enthusiasts. Chloe is also a car enthusiast as well. You guys have your, perfect car. If you could have anything.
My perfect car. Oh my god.
And you want to do, let's see. Go back. Wait. Press the B button. The red one.
Oh.
Perfect. And let's go to the Nuremberg as well.
Yeah. You gotta keep it even. No.
Keep it even.
One over. Yeah.
Chloe's very insistent.
He's got to keep it even.
I'm starting to sense there's a competition, and I love it.
Always.
Okay.
I think friendly competition is very healthy.
It is. It is very healthy. Agreed. So yeah, I'm sorry, I totally missed up my own question here.
I told you, see?
I'm telling you.
It's hard, man.
It's brilliant because honestly...
Playing games and talking is a very difficult thing to do.
And you know why? Because it tries to immerse you in them, and they do such a good job. Way to go, Turn 10 and Forza Motorsport 7. New York. Lovely.
New York.
Fantastic. Cars. That's where we're at.
My favorite car is like those old school Fords, you know.
Really? Like Model T kind of Fords? Really?
Yeah, I like them.
Interesting. That's awesome. Chloe.
I don't know. I think like a 1960s Porsche.
1960s
like, you know what
Porsche.
I mean? Like a 67.
Yeah. Okay. Sure.
Possibly.
Sure. That's a great year for
like a
Porsches.
911.
They do have one of those in here. Slightly old, slightly like younger, but
slightly younger.
And here we go. Brooklyn has started his ascent to Chloe's 221 first place throne. Let's see. What's the fastest car you guys have owned or driven?
The fastest car I've driven. I drove a Lamborghini Gallardo on track.
Whoa.
In Vegas, which was really fun.
What was that like?
It was so fun. I spent the whole day driving cars as fast as that. And it was like 8 hours just driving on a track with a race car driver beside me.
Gosh.
And it was so fun. And like the adrenaline, and I'm a big adrenaline junkie, so.
I'm starting to sense that.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Baby, that was such a move.
Look at that.
I mean.
Oh
you
my
are
God.
Now Brooklyn is number 2, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow.
He's number 2.
It was a quick number 2 though, everyone, just so you were really aware. Wow, and he's number 1. Brooklyn Beckham coming into the lead.
This is.
Oh, he's got all the
Chloe
time
do all the
and space.
commentating. This
Look
is
at
brilliant.
it.
He's just you've opened it up.
Oh, made that turn. Watch out, inclement weather.
Very, very accurate turning.
Oh, I'm so proud of you.
Now I was gonna say we also had Liam Payne on here too, and
you gotta catch up, baby.
You got this.
Oh no!
Go.
What is going on?
Go!
You're in a
What is going? Oh hello. Oh
like bumper cars.
See that move right there?
Oh!
Oh yeah.
So when it goes a little bit yellow and red on the arrows,
you need to slow down.
Slow down. Yeah.
Right, slow down. Right.
Precisely. Let's see. First car you both owned.
A Mini Cooper.
Mini Cooper.
Yeah.
Nice.
The first car I owned was what was it? I had a Mercedes C-Class, I think it was. A C350 or something like that.
Wow, that's fantastic.
Yeah, I had a wonderful partnership with Mercedes, and they would actually help me learn how to drive. And they were great enough to me to allow me to drive their cars for a little while.
Well, that's very nice of them, and I love that.
Yeah, very kind.
Just for the record, a little update. Brooklyn is still number 1 by a wide margin.
Go.
What am I doing?
Go,
So
baby.
nicely done.
Yeah,
Here we go. We got one lap of 2. We got only one.
Get that lead. Woo!
We only have 1 lap to go, which is good because we've only got 2 minutes left in our broadcast, which is going to be great. So I believe in you to get her done.
Get her done.
He's got some very accurate turns.
He does actually. He's much more precise about it than I am.
Yeah, notice there's no damage to his car right now.
Oh,
he has not put it into any berms.
Chloe's damage was
substantial. I won't deny it.
It was substantial.
It was done with gusto, and that's what's important.
Really, I mean, you are very precise, Brooklyn.
I know. It's awesome.
It's shocking.
Which, in fairness, with inclement weather, is a good thing to do because otherwise you can spin out real fast. I'm speaking from experience, both on and off the console. God, here we go. So I want to make sure we only have 1 minute left, so we're going to keep going while Brooklyn finishes this up. But while Brooklyn is continuing his massive lead in front of the rest of the field, we want to give you a final reminder that if none of you need one, but the most powerful console ever, that of course the Xbox One X, is out at midnight tonight.
Buy it.
We have a fantastic live show going over at the Microsoft Store here in New York. That begins at 11 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Pacific, and it goes right on through to that midnight launch deadline. Make sure to check it out, mixer.com/Xbox, and all of Xbox's channels. We're talking Facebook, we're talking YouTube, the whole 9 yards. And while we do it, here it comes, ladies and gentlemen. He's still got just a little bit of time. I want to say thank you very much to Caleb McLaughlin, whose name I do know, Liam Payne, for winning quite a few of those rounds, and of course the lovely and talented Chloë Grace Moretz and Brooklyn Beckham, who right now is coming into the last part of his 2 laps, still at number 1. We're going to say good night, and we're going to leave you on the first place finish. If I can time this out correctly, and I can elongate I can elongate my words anymore. We'll get to the point.
Was I 2:10?
It's completely possible. You were 2:21 there, my friend.
Oh my god, he's gonna beat me.
And here we go.
No.
Leaving it over.
No.
So we're gonna end it there. Here we go. And thank you so much, everybody. Xbox Live Session.
No, we didn't.
And that's a wrap.
Oh my god, no.
See you guys.
Oh!